The VP smirked like a man untouchable. We can always find someone hungrier. The words slid across the table, dismissive, sharp, designed to cut. He thought he was putting me in my place. Me, the one who had built the very numbers they were selling, the one who had carved value from ashes after the last collapse. I didn't reply. I didn't need to, because the man across from us, the lead buyer, looked at the binder in front of him. My name was stamped on almost every page. He closed it, slowly, quietly, like a judge delivering a verdict. Then he stood, straightened his jacket, met the VP's smug eyes, and said, calm as a blade, "This meeting is over." And just like that, $300 million evaporated. When I joined the firm 10 years earlier, I was naive, grateful. They dangled opportunity like a carrot, and I chased it like a starving dog. Late nights, weekends, holidays, I gave them everything. And in return, I got speeches, empty promises, praise in private, silence in public. It was the VP who had recruited me. Smooth voice, steady gaze, a hand on my shoulder as he said, "You'll go far here." I believed him, until I learned what far meant, far enough to build his empire, but never far enough to claim it. The first cracks came in the form of credit. Deals I had led, he presented as his own. Models I had built, he erased my name from. Contacts I had nurtured, he claimed he'd secured. I let it slide, thinking merit would shine through. But then came the raises. Mine was always pending. My peers got promoted while I stayed invisible, the workhorse behind the curtain. The betrayal was sharpest the year I pulled us from the brink of bankruptcy. I saved the firm tens of millions. He took the stage. I got a gift card. That's when patience curdled into resolve. I didn't rage. I didn't quit. I planned. Quietly, carefully, I built something he couldn't see: loyalty. I treated analysts like equals, associates like partners. I shared credit. I gave them space to breathe where he smothered, and they noticed. In a world of sharks, I gave them land, and piece by piece, they came to stand with me, not him. So when the acquisition surfaced, a $300 million prize, I knew it was my stage. I led every diligence call, shaped every deck, built every model. My fingerprints were all over it. The buyers trusted me. They spoke to me directly. They asked me the hard questions, and I gave them answers no binder could contain. But the VP couldn't help himself. In that final meeting, he cut me off mid-sentence, called me support staff, then smirked and said "We can always find someone hungrier." And in that moment, he thought he had won. He didn't see the buyer's eyes flick down to my name, didn't hear the subtle click of a binder closing, didn't feel the silence harden into judgment. But I did. The deal collapsed in less than an hour. The buyers pulled out. Our board panicked. Overnight, the VP went from golden boy to liability. And while he scrambled, desperate to patch the leaks, I was already moving. I reached out, not to recruiters, not to strangers, but to the very clients and colleagues he had ignored. The same ones I'd built trust with year after year while he took credit. It took me 3 calls. 3! By the end of the week, I had an offer: higher pay, bigger title, better team. But that wasn't the revenge. The revenge was what I left behind. The associates, the analysts, the people he dismissed as pawns, they followed me. Not all at once, not loud, but one by one they slipped through his fingers. Every departure was a wound. Every resignation an echo of the binder slamming shut. By the 3rd month, his office was half empty. By the 6th, he wasn't VP anymore. The firm didn't fire him. They didn't have to. They just starved him of relevance. No deals, no team, no power. The same man who smirked about hunger learned what it meant to be starving. And me? I didn't gloat, Didn't post about it, didn't send a message. I simply built. Bigger, stronger, freer. Because the sweetest revenge isn't destruction. It's silence. Silence as you rise. Silence as they fall. Silence that makes them wonder, every night, how you did it. So when I think back to that meeting, the smirk, the dismissal, the arrogance, I don't feel anger anymore. I feel clarity. Because he was right, in a way. They did find someone hungrier. Me. And I stopped feeding him.